Hi, my name is Laura Rogers, and this is my story. I began working with Dr. Dykstra in 2004 in a small town in western Michigan with a population of 7,000 people. At that point, we were averaging about 30 new patients a month. So things were going along relatively smoothly until the unthinkable happened. Disaster struck. On April 11, 2008, our office caught fire. Can you imagine losing everything in your office? Everything. Picture computers melted off the walls, soot and smoke covering everything. It was a total loss. Many of our employees thought Dr. Dykstra was just going to close up and retire. Thankfully, that didn't happen. We moved to a temporary location for 8 months while our office was being rebuilt. 2008 was a difficult year, what with the fire and the recession taking hold. Here in Michigan, where the economy was already struggling, production and new patients dropped. We continued on, but we were at a plateau and had been for several years.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bradley Dykstra. I'm the owner and the founder of Hudsonville Dental and Contemporary Family Dental. I've been in dentistry for well over 30 years, and for the first 30 years I built a really good practice. I was pretty content. I had a stable staff, but after several years we just sort of plateaued. And it's like no matter what we tried, we couldn't grow.
In August 2010, we were introduced to the Scheduling Institute. We had a trainer come in our office to do the 5-star telephone training. At that point, we thought we were doing pretty good on the phones. It turns out we really weren't. For me, the turning point was attending the best marketing seminar ever in 2012. This was the first opportunity I had to go down to Atlanta and really see what the Scheduling Institute was about. So I was sitting in the audience, and Jay started talking about how, at most offices, the doctor ends up putting the marketing director at the front desk, and what a mistake that was. So guess what I had been doing up until this point? I was at the front desk, making phone calls, answering the phone, scheduling appointments, posting insurance checks, calling insurance companies, you name it. That's what I was doing. So at the seminar it hit me. Why can't I do this? Why can't our office do this? Why can't we grow like these other offices? We should be doing dentistry from the heart. There's so much more we can do. So I decided, once again, I needed to change. After that, Dr. Dykstra continued to invest in me by sending me to the Marketing Director Bootcamp, the best marketing seminar ever, to a Marketing Gold Plus Day at the Scheduling Institute, and most recently, the Marketing Masters Program. Our marketing has changed dramatically. We had always sort of tracked where our new patients came from, but now I realized that tracking was more important than ever. Thanks to Call Tracker, now we actually know where our new patients come from. The Scheduling Institute taught me how to effectively market our business. Some of the most important takeaways were to focus on what is working and increase that instead of always trying to look for new sources. I also learned how to use swipe files and how to create campaigns. So recently, I've even noticed that some offices in our area have been swiping my marketing pieces. I guess I should take that as a compliment? Since 2010, our new patient numbers have quadrupled. So one quote that's really stuck with me is that limits begin where vision ends. Our new patients used to average 30 per month. The first time we hit 100, we celebrated. Our current record is 147, and we'll be beating that very soon. It's funny, our office manager has said to me several times, "Where does it end? When is it going to be enough new patients?" I just said, "I don't know, we're not there yet." So with all these new patients, we needed somewhere to put them. It was time to grow. Dr. Dykstra and I went back and forth for months. He wanted to add 3 or 4 more ops, and I told him that was not going to be enough. I wanted to take the rest of the building. Finally, we decided. We took the rest of the building. In addition to growing our practice here in Hudsonville, in September 2012, Dr. Dykstra purchased a practice in Grand Rapids about 30 minutes away from here. The previous doctor there was forced into retirement due to injury. He had basically been letting the practice die for years. It was night and day difference from what we were used to. Half the equipment didn't even work. It was really run down. So once many of the systems were in place, we started marketing. By the end of 2013, we were averaging about 20 to 25 new patients a month, which was a huge increase from the 0 we had had when we first opened. There wasn't even a sign by the road. Nobody could even find us. So Dr. Dykstra knew that in order to make this place truly profitable, we needed to move. In 2013, he purchased a building on a busy street corner in Grand Rapids. It was completed in April of 2014. What a difference. The new office is beautiful. It's actually a place where our staff can be proud to go into work. So between signage and a grand opening mail campaign that went out, Our new patients went through the roof. We've tripled our new patients since we moved in. So one of the things that Jay's talked about over and over is the struggle between marketing and operations. This is so true. I can't tell you the number of times that I've heard from the doctors, the office manager, and the staff, all this marketing we're doing is bringing in bad patients. We've grown from 10 employees when I first started to over 35, with 3 associate doctors. Our goal is to even add a pediatric dentist by the end of the year. Throughout this process, one of the biggest changes that we've made is to shift our focus from us to our patients and focusing on giving them the best experience possible. Referrals have increased from 7 a month to over 45 a month, and the patient testimonials we receive are incredible. It's truly amazing what a difference a focus on customer service makes in a business. In 2013, we did our first Dentistry from the Heart event, and it was amazing. We helped out 125 people and donated over $25,000 in free dentistry. The impact it had on our staff was truly amazing. It is definitely going to be an annual event.
What has really made all of these things possible is my marketing director, Laura Rogers. And she had a way of organizing things, making things happen, learning a lot of things at the marketing seminar she went to. Through her leadership and encouragement, we have gone from the average of 30 new patients a month in Hudsonville to a record, I believe, of 147, and the Grand Rapids office from 0 per month to a total of, I think our high is 79 per month, and we're continuing to increase that month by month. So thanks a lot, Laura. You've done a great job for us, and keep up the good work, and let's double the numbers in the next year.
Winning this Jeep contest would be a dream come true. If I won the Jeep, I would get it wrapped with our logo, drive it in parades and around our community, and truly make it into our practice marketing machine. I just want to say thank you, Jay, and thank you, Scheduling Institute, for everything you've done to change our practice and to change me. Before, we were plateaued. We weren't really going anywhere. To be honest, I was bored of my job. Since becoming involved with the Scheduling Institute, it's been amazing to see what our office can do and what I as a marketer can do. And it's such an exciting time. If frustrations lead to breakthroughs, I've definitely had my share of breakthroughs. The Marketing Masters program and all the other marketing training I've received at the Scheduling Institute has truly changed my life for the better. Thank you, Jay.